Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you are sleeping. In the insect world, bigger simply means scarier. From the gigantic centipedes that will make you scream to horrifying grasshoppers, watch out for these beastly insects as they will give you chills like never before. Giant stick insects. What happens when God blows life into a stick? It becomes a stick with legs. And surprisingly, a similar kind of mantis does exist. These giant stick mantises are one of the largest of all mantises, with the longest one recorded in 2016 in China, measuring about 24.6 inches long. And like every other insect, being blessed with at least one useful feature, these mantises are blessed with the ability to camouflage among the tree branches to help them hunt prey. People with a bizarre fascination for insects like to keep them as pets, which to me is even more bizarre, because I don't know what makes them great pets. You tell us in the comment section. Fat-tailed scorpion. Horrifying, frightening, and gigantic. This 3-in-1 deadliest thing is called the fat-tailed scorpion, also known as the man killer. The thick, sturdy plated tail is their distinctive feature, which grows around 4 inches long. A single sting full of neurotoxins can cause extreme pain. Despite the fact that scientists have come up with its antidote, each year a number of deaths are being reported due to its lack of availability. Mostly, these victims are the ones who keep them as pets. Definitely a risky pick as a pet. Bag shelter caterpillar. Not all caterpillars have scales. Some have hairs too, just like these bag shelter caterpillars covered with hairs. They are also called processionary caterpillars, meaning they are actually the size of your finger, say about an inch long, but they crawl forward, leaving behind a trail of silk for other caterpillars of the similar kind to join and follow. This head-to-tail procession continues to stretch for several feet. In some cases, it's even a trail of hundreds of little bugs joined in a much bigger one. What a fluffy long trail! But hold on before you get fooled by their cuteness, as these spiky hairs can turn into skin irritants. The hairs are possessed with poison, which can be leaked into the air whenever they feel frightened. So, next time you go hiking, don't let a hairy trail of poison bother you. Scolopendra Gigantea. If you have entomophobia, the fear of insects, Scolopendra Gigantea is going to be a new addition to your nightmare fuel. This freakingly large centipede is about 12 inches long, wriggling in the tropical and subtropical regions of South America. The bigger, the more dangerous. With a nice scaly body, a pair of antennas emerging out of its head, and a splash of venom drops, it can easily hop on a spider, bird, frog, or even a scorpion. Not just that, one deadliest bite is enough to hurt a human tool. There's even a human death history due to the venomous bite of one of these crazy centipedes. If you are thinking of using it in your next prank, better skip that thought right away. Atlas moth. Beautiful and delicate. These enormous butterflies have a wingspan of 12 inches, which is approximately the size of your hand, and the surface area of about 62 square inches. Well, why wouldn't it be? Something named after a Greek titan who holds up the entire Earth is supposed to be big, yeah? Where the fancy, colorful wings will make you wow, certain design flaws hooked to an atlas moth will definitely upset you. Turns out these moths can't live for more than 2 weeks after reaching the adult stage. That's right, once they hatch out of their cocoons, they are unable to digest the food. Maybe the hungry caterpillars eat, like a lot, knowing they will have to survive the rest of their adult life without eating anything at all. It's a bummer for such a marvelous creature. Giant African land snail. In a world full of pet dogs and cats, some people are passionately in awe of snails, especially the giant African land snails. These huge, slimy bodies can live up to 10 years without being hunted in the wild. Owing to the fact that they can swallow up literally anything that comes along the way, their shell can grow up to 7.8 inches, with the bodies weighing around an ounce. Apart from their origin, which is Tanzania and Kenya, they are also found in China, India, and Southern America. And do you know these slippery, slithery bodies can give birth to numerous other ones in a single go for like 6 times a year? Good for those who want to own them as pets. Hickory horned devil. A crawling dragon or a hot dog with legs. It's a hickory horned devil known as giant silk moth, except the part where it actually produces silk. It is one of the largest caterpillars in South America, because just like regular ones, they have got a thing for green leaves. A hickory horned devil eats pretty much 2 to 3 times its own body weight and can grow 5.5 inches in length. Apart from a tough look on the outside, these babies are completely non-poisonous and harmless. But that's not even the twist here. Interestingly, they have a tragic love life where the male moth flies looking for female, while the female waits for 7 days in order to mate. And if it does not happen, their so-called love story ends with the female being dead. Poor thing! Goliath beetle. Here comes the king of beetles, the Goliath beetle, mostly found in the tropical forest of Africa. These crawlies are the biggest and the heaviest of their kind, weighing up to 3.5 ounces and 4 inches long in length. Being tough and rigid, these big guys can lift weights up to 850 times heavier than their own body weight. But sadly, they can't live for more than 3 months after adulthood. Their bodies are beautifully painted with white patterns on the back, with male Goliaths having distinctive horns at the back, probably to shield them from other males. Because it turns out that when the mating season is at its peak, things get a little nasty, and they won't let other male Goliaths come near their beloved females. They are rather very possessive too, I guess. Hedge Grasshopper. Grasshoppers seem fascinating, but a grasshopper this big is totally beyond fascination. Being one of its kind, the hedge grasshoppers are the biggest ones, particularly found in the North mainland of Australia. Their size varies from 1.5 inches to 3 inches, or even more as the females are much bigger in size, say about 4 inches or so. Grasshoppers are generally known to be the tastiest of all insects. They are not only striked by spiders and mantises, but some people also love to bite on these tasty deep-fried grasshoppers. With that being said, who would mind having supersized ones with some extra crunchiness, right? It seems yummy until out of living in solitude they gang up in vengeance to bombard the crops with mighty destruction. Queen Alexandra's Birdwing. Can we call it a flutterfly? Because look at its astounding wings flapping like an ancient Chinese woman flipping her hand fan. Queen Alexandra's birdwing is the world's largest butterfly species, usually found in the rainforest of Papua New Guinea, with a length of about 3.1 inches. And due to its habitat destruction, this beauty has become one of the rarest species of butterflies, being sold out for thousands of dollars in the black market. Now, if you are thinking, what's the deal with its name? Then let me say it is as peculiar as it sounds. The bird wing is due to the whopping movement of the beautiful wings, whereas Alexandra is in the honor of Queen Alexandra of Denmark in 1906, when this butterfly was first discovered. But beware of this queen, because this oh so pretty thing is filled with poison. Giant burrowing cockroach. It's time to see the biggest cockroach on the planet. Being cute and ugly at the same time. The giant burrowing cockroach is around 3 inches long, found in the open forest of northern Queensland, Australia. Unlike most of us, these creatures are not just roaming aimlessly on Earth, although they look icky. But being natural decomposers, these burrowing cockroaches play an essential role in keeping the whole ecology healthy. I don't know whether they are easy to breed or demand less care, but people seem to throw hearts over them. Just look at how these people are carrying it around on their palms. it must have a chill personality. And now let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. Similarly, if you ever wish to know more about an image you come across, just send it to us. Who knows, we might even feature it in one of our videos. Today's subscriber's pick is a picture of this man holding up a ginormous Rocky Mountain locust. But wait a minute, these species of grasshopper are known to be completely extinct. The last living Rocky Mountain locust was spotted in 1902 in southern Canada. To me, this enormously big locust looks like an experimental result of some scientific analysis. You know, when scientists try to play cool with atomic bombs and toxic radiation, leading to weirdly mutated animals. The poor guy sure didn't know the trophy he's showing off is contaminated with radioactivity. Giant water bug. Even if you are not afraid of bugs, this one is going to give you some serious shivers. It is a 4 inches long giant water bug found in South America. These bugs can pretty much tackle down anything ranging from smallest to largest of animals, including turtles, ducklings, or even venomous snakes. With an amazing vision and ability to camouflage underwater, these devious-minded creatures waits until a tasty treat comes nearby so it can dissolve the inside of its prey with its venomous spit. According to some scientists, there might be some kind of anesthetic chemical in their feeler, but they aren't really sure about it. Oh, Mother Nature, why would you create such a thing that no one can escape from? That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video till the end. See you next time.